this 40, don't you stop. Don't ask us what is in it, just get shifting off the top. Don't drop. They put it in our stores for many reasons. Go and check the biggest one, being Max is still a season, and you let them. Cause they find a spokesman you respect. But would you kill your people just to earn a weekly check? Not the fee. They couldn't make you sell it for $1 million bills until I went and touched the government. Is selling, popping, grabbing, stabbing. Blacks in the back, like jumping off the crack, licking ain't just a time. A civilized way, CIA corrects today's. All they wanna do is put us all away any day. And I pray for new days, awareness to breathe. Reproduction is the key to which to kill the seed. You must have got some brothers in the other shit to laugh because the plan is working perfectly to smother the brainwash.
Are we good guys? Good guys.
Now everybody wants to be the one to gun the enemy. It's plain to see the media propaganda stands against your lives. It feels to be the reason that you're fighting for a war. If the sure metal doesn't change, nigga status. Nothing ever changes after war that you've been in. You just fought in someone else's war and didn't even get a score for the black man struggle. And the bubbles still rise in the streets when you're going with the beat. Then a white presidential section checking what you're doing. And the lady grabs the purse when you walk by. Must you go and do it? Must you go and grab it? All those 70s films got you scared with the habit. Those racist movies got you out still believe it. You got my brother talking shit, no broken English. Guns out the mother, some black men then again. He says he's whitewashed, but yo, he's brainwashed. He was.
Are we good guys or bad guys? Are we good guys or bad guys?
In sickness and health, I'll stand by your side. Witness the self-annihilation from within. So this is the start of something beautiful, or the finish of something dreadful, which is left us so chagrin. For years bore a grin made of sand, but castles made of sand fall into the ocean, where our problems all arose from, and definitely going back for the solutions. Thanks to evil man and his kindly contributions, and throwing pollutants in the water that my child now drinks, like liquid television and how it affects the way we think. It's all good, but is it? Or one big sophisticated dilemma, which we must push through like an enema. So raise your antenna, tune in to planet Earth, hear her cry through the music, save me, save me. We're ranting and raving about nothing and can't hear it. That little voice inside us amplified as the spirit, connected to the ground from keeping us from being swallowed into the nothing. But see, we got something here pumping out the speaker. As lovers got to get you, better reach ya, to tie the knot between us and all Earth's glorious creatures.
Also right, rejection sets in and it's gone with the night. Just move in flight with the mood of the motion that's always bringing light. I found the mic and the glory to give back when it's time to recite. Trying to praise what's right when the vision is lost, hence there's no light. Despair in itself is the dull side, activated and triggered when we try to hide from the reoccurring truth, a product that's constant, assuming that it's stopping's like a lie that's fraudulent, gathering all answers for the surest conclusion, learning from the past so the present's not so confusing, but really sometimes it just don't make a difference. The effect of emotions at times is a hindrance, weighing me down. It's like all I feel is sounds amplified from any speaker, reassuring that God's around in the lives of other people, expressing their struggles. You see, wisdom of the ages will always keep us humble. The road gets darker as the light gets brighter. Fighting for my soul, taking the form of a rider. Depressed and disturbed, knocked down, kick face first into a curve. But knowing all this, there's a better place reserved for people like me, so I can say what I see. Nothing but the truth sketched into everything.
Reflections of what happened. Civilization reaches in, we tend to bend and focus on substantial reasoning for planting thoughts to recognize our power in words are just seasoning. But still to some the origin is unknown. To reference being a fertilizing expressionist, who is what, why is hip-hop, gathering of artistic addicts hemisphere, western world. Throw your heart in the bottomless pits. Why not? Cleanse yourself, extend yourself to your mother in action. No sudden step, it needs to be your parent. Only long strides in appearance. Be exposed to the ones who ride with the internal flame that's lit at the wick and simply carried on. I want the opposite to attract to let the pain inflict. Monkey on my back, wrist splits. Let's smash. Under the sift of sand, separates the rebirth of passionate purists, loving a return of natural growth, laying life down as it gets stroked, like breath passing parable through throat. In this manner, the slang gets soaked with quotes, diction, action, fossils. When geological forms take place, this is the hope for the lost soul, picking up the pieces of reconstruction. Puzzle looking for stress cracks, you might fall back to track what you track and not get trapped. Yeah, y'all, keep it focused. Okay, it's quotes. CLX2.
Collecting isolation, inspecting, facing walls, crossroads, interacting, trying to amount to a barcode, building yielding pedestrian trails of lights, a breeze amongst the chaos, dodging barbarians on the sand of time, watching the sun rise into the mischief by the sunset, off in trouble, radio people, frequent frequency scenario, computer generated portals, living the circuit board, taken for granted, Mother Earth only an environment, not an experiment, shall ring as long as Uncle Sam name lingers. What's the rap? I figured failed civilization, fancy, harming, brainwashing, virus spreading, emerging, destroying, parasites, smell, touch, destroy, void. The word immigrant, permanent hatred, introspect, leads to discrimination, circus act, keeps building opinions of all types of solution, noise pollution, artificial ingredients, ingredient, information, highway 2000, entering a modern holocaust, negative, positive, just live no matter the matter, execution will attend away from the flame, shame, we all know who's to blame for my mess.
One time,
convince me where the villains can't convince the convinced. Taking a pinch out the trillions, concealing a master plan. The end of the civilization is the entrance into her hands. Expand to lose, Miss Jane slipped the tongue to release my pain. Though I personally can't complain, oh Mother Earth attempts to maintain.
Through the scars of the Industrial Revolution, the man in metal fusion, God will find a solution. The end of total prostitution for the benefit of one. Retribution will come, empires rise and fall. Should have learned from the sun, trying to contain the solar pressure and the strength of a bomb. Splitting atoms with militant energy, never thought the day would come.
Sitting pretty in your itty bitty world, filled with material to fake us out. All cop outs to come outside and see. To give detailed commentary is free for me and whoever, better yet be your own author. Offerings turned to auctionings, given to the highest. Western sly life superior, or is it a control complex? Smile with tears forming new ideas with mother instead of significant other. George Orwell titled that for Big Brother.
A nation's destiny manifests capitalism's ultimate goal. The complete equation of the human soul with a certain amount of gold. Busy, unpleasant, unappreciative peasant. Study your Bible lessons. Allow us to pillage your earth while you pray for the heavens. Freak, fuck human conversation. Let the volcanoes speak. Why do they deserve an ocean if all they do is destroy the beach? No matter how large you think you are, you can't escape your mother's reach. And humility is a lesson that's often very hard to teach. In the midst of the tunnel, the information is funneled. I'm scurrying towards the puzzle before this whole thing crumbles. Stumbling cause I'm faded. Sorry the day I was created, but now that we made it, gotta see this whole thing devastated and decimated. Devil placed in history's reigns, forwarded to the sunset, never to rise again. Revolution for justice, vindication for pain. All hell the gold standard as it burns in the flame. It's more than economic, there's no glory to reclaim. A battle fought and won for ancestors slain. Rise, rise as we witness the empire's demise. No longer will we be subject to your lawlessness and lies. The balance of the universe exists without compromise. And we who comprise the common man cannot be denied. Suppressed forever in peace, may this peace rest. Let us join our hands in victory, leaving this misery and mess. Can this be a return to our natural world and the end of Western civilization as we know it? Awakening from a sleepless death, my soul was restored by a black crow resting on my tombstone in the pale moonlight. A moon knight spawned out of darkness, ambling aimlessly, avenging the death of ancient philosophers slain like craven in Western civilization. Unexplained trials, tribulations, and torment governing the heavenly bodies of our children. A rebuilding of our natural world. The key is simply existing in me beyond the reign of animosity, interchangeable, unbreakable combination lock, keeping everyone detained and dancing with wolves and the devil's advocate in the shadow of destruction. This must end and begin the origin of new women and men, guardians, so many different backgrounds, ethnicities found across the foreign lands. Man's imperfect evolution, a solution gone wrong, hiding the secret entrance to the promised land, promised to the timeless mind alive during sleepless days of thunder and lightning. It's a small wonder after all why many children are raised by earthly mothers. Legends of the Fall.
Mother Earth birth life since first words and turbans, uncertain where the light ends through massive surges in the inner core forevermore. Secrets lay beneath it, hibernates within the pores. Machines make me bleed, proceeds under things toxic to these species called human beings. Meaning lies between the lines, prophesies war between land and man who will be reborn. Capitalism caused division among politicians. Reintroduce religion as silly superstition. The vision blurs the vision as dimensions overlap. Abstract fact to fiction that perception redirect. Murder me, separate, mix my chemistry, violate my lifeline like hysterectomies. Follow me, my turn, you burn 3 degrees. Scientifically destroy evil like Trinity.
Mr. 6000, 4,000, 39 kilowatts. I get rough, make raps collide rough. They stick together like Run DMC pumping up, tougher than leather. Vertical sideways, earthquakes, a shake, technique spin, rotate, the red lights illustrate. Like movies on Shaquille, so swift like Ron O'Neal. But Freddie remains dead with speakers pumping in his head. More wild than Gorefest. Row, pass the test. 1, 2, 3, 4, let me hold the mic some more. Elaborate the swiftness, I'm sharp with the quickness. The gifted one. Rap moves on.
My body feels like jealous. Mom back, you could've gave me a simple hello. She said there's no time for that. My destruction's just around the corner. That's all they say, but every day someone drives a soul blade deeper through my heart. At the start, it was great. People looked over me and I did the same. Then came the devils, putting the drills into my skull, taking my natural elements so they could live elegant. Bunny hungry pigs became a process breed. Indeed, they planted bad seed in me. My water's a poison by Texaco. So the boulders that were there last year have disappeared into the Ellen's graveyard. Scarred is my withering body. I'm older woman, I could only take so much. Oh, powerless for that loving touch and feel for that hand to embrace me and place me back on my door and put back my original count and put down the weapon to stop the blood from shedding when it hits my skin. It's the most points with medicine. On my headlights, houses every day, thousands are placed. Just beneath every tear, sweating my face. Slow down the pace, I beg, but they can't halt it. Moving too fast, now my body's an asphalt cast. My necklace silver, once beautiful rivers that flowed. Unfortunately, those have died out now until the road. My back's about to crack and I feel cold. It's time for me to end. The cup has been spilled. Oh, how I wish I could go back to letting go get spilled, but I'm too old and tired. My spirit has been killed. If there's another sequel, man, my daughter, man, can build a prosperous relationship and chill out technology, hate and gold. But for now, it's time for me to go and have no worries. You won't feel nothing when I explode. Hold on, I say come back here. Ask how many more years. I look for the sky's double red. I began to shed tears. I began to shed tears.
Explore in a vast area, unexplored, disturb, eventually get absorbed, or regain insane airplane, can be got fire, grab a sound, awaiting a time on time, on late to let go, let's go, free ways by way of my moving, lost all patience, about to abuse, a whole wide deep inside, a patient presence located, treated ready for work, disaster, a master, compacted, overpopulated, pinning along the track, allow me to get back in return, providing for me suitables, easy me confusable, suitable, and the audible, who, what's, where it's in, that's where it's in, a natural humdrum coming from an electronic, mechanical formula, producing the wind blows, thunder, shield, yield, terror, fright, chaos, and understanding among us, she's all I got, not to let up, Blair, teach, preach, extending to reach to me with a perfect balance, breath late to rest, express her essence and earth presence. Earth's presence.
Laying on my back on the grass as I gaze upon the sky, beyond the clouds and into space, while inquiries impale my mind about the mother we call Earth, and how much longer until she dies. Will she be here for our children and for our children's children? Probably not if we do not start yielding to a stop of the destruction of our home. How can we condone this ill behavior towards nature? Nuclear plants emitting fumes, depleting our ozone, which protects us from the sun, and soon enough that'll be gone, and then we'll all be doomed. Already it's begun, the beginning of the end. Skin getting singed by radiation, ultraviolet rays causing baby birth mutations, with deforestation leading to desertification from the inferno of heat. Her surface starts cracking and breaking, drying up Gaia, dehydrating her life force so that we're thirsty for night. And there won't be a drop to drink cause we don't think about the way that we act. We're running out of time, global warming is mud on the polar ice caps. We're steady using and abusing the one who cherished us the most. And how do we show we appreciate? By drilling holes in her soul and siphoning her blood. But for what? Creating our turmoil. We don't see that it's her blood, it's just a black gold we got oil. Deep beneath the soil, past the mantle in the core, lies the heart of Mother Earth. But is it beating anymore? I don't know.
We scramble to break MCs that may appreciate it, guided by the envy, insecurity, and the hatred, separated by the gimme props technique and the desire to be the tops. This week I got a boss to speak. It's talking cheap, even the brokers can afford it. That's why I stand close, and if you don't, then I'm supported. But if not, we'll keep the mic warm for the next one. Respect the art form and make your wishes on the stars born. Within the movement, fact checking, trying to completely avoid all channels of backstepping from the lines of painted concrete that reside on Lake Street to the way we close our eyes for sleep and drip through Deep Space Nine type shit to find this. I've been around for as long as time. I've been to that not so fresh phase and that not quite that serious state, but I've evolved, metamorph a manifestate. Used to be young, dumb, and full of vision, like it was religious rituals. I made initial decisions. I wanted to be a rapper, world renowned, from Minneapolis to the Bronx. Capture girls and crowns, snap, tackle, and stomp. That's what I found. The abyss that sits in between the one that holds the mic and those that don't even listen. Born some crews, rock talent shows in school. Saturdays on the 18, making my way down to the record pool. I met a grip of people that was bullshit. Was down with a lot of people that was bullshit, but I bullshit from the asshole of an angel before I let them hassle and strangle the love triangle between me, the mic, and the turntable. Went to studios, we wanna make demos, we wanna do shows and rock our own instrumentals, do our own production, fucking around with this kid, cause in it with engineer, barely knew his own equipment atmosphere. The prefix was urban, wrecked shows, made friends, made foes, overall we made flows. And now as I sit here, right now, writing this, I'm bugging off of the people in my life that make me like this. Within the movement, fact checking, trying to completely avoid all channels of backstepping. From the lines of painted concrete that reside on Franklin Ave to the dead bird on the elevator, to that short and your crossfader. I never get lost later for efforts to pester. Just throw your hands up in the air like a leper. I've been to that not so fresh phase and to that not quite that serious state. Metamorph a manifestation. Well, sometimes it rings and I don't answer it. That's it, no asterisk, no thirst to find the circumstances. It was planted in me deep, it was nurtured and it grew. Gave it sleep and nutrition, it was efficient, let it through. There's a few that have developed to where I let them in my spectrum. For the rest of them, I give them just enough to cause infection. Not tripping on attention, but if you up it, it's welcome. Open arms, potent charm, I know the words ain't I can spell them. Seldom is it, when one inquisits, do they leave with disinterest? In fact, most begin to crave the visits. Bringing me to the table, that's it, no more, no less. The love, the life, the stress, slug, the mic, the mess. Tested, yes, I've been tested and I've tested some. Not saying that I'm the best, believe I'm not like the rest of them. Just saying that I'm better than you. That's the mind state my rhymes take me into. When I check 1, 2, I guess some do get pissed, but intentions work to inspire. Build the empire before I get tired. The ones that tear me down don't know it, but are the same ones that build me. Now quietly in your head say yes, you can feel me.
Asking himself even before the curtain goes up, what am I? I am now 80 years old and more, and I am determined to find precisely what I am, what I amount to. They tell me I am everything. They flatter me every day of my life. I am now going to subject myself to a rigorous test in order find out really what I am. I don't care about kingdom, I don't care about rule anymore. It is of no importance to me as such, but I must find out what I am before I die.
industrial death, American death. Better yet, a dollar bill wearing a Jason mask. Made of steel, I pop out this porcelain and flex suit. Before it packs, I retire with the recruits. This is my predicament, a borderline communist. American citizens, tracking devices get debugged. As I roam the countryside, no one's witnessing, only listening to an enslaved poet. A hypocrite throwing fits, I grew from innocence. The hatred, since life is what you make it. I made mine corrupted and drenched. In the founder principle of the trip, I label the apocalypse of lives. One, bow down to no man-made gods. Two, combine my hatred with good sense. It all makes sense. These are my fucking words, you crash landed. Snaps bringing no justification. You're eventually stranded off in my ramblings. The system of your homies don't be understanding. Is there a stand-in for the day? Fuck no. Who's out here get a little too low? They rise above the critics, dropping fire, they die slow. This is for the demon-infested humans. They constantly come to the wrong conclusions. You know what I'm saying?
understand the manuscript. Most have less content than closed fists. I assure you this does not sit well with. You can find me at the docks, waiting for the tide to bring something worthy in. Worthy men can only last so long before they descend. Will I stay silent, searching for Zen? Big Ben calculates each moment, closing in on the end. My struggle seems to stretch as long as the sunlight extends. My soul is drenched with thoughts of pain I feel I cannot prevent. Similar to a caged animal awaiting its messenger to be sent. Held not behind bars, nor do cuffs around my wrists inhibit, but within the confines of this highly active mind, there must be more purpose than just to witness the exhibit. As the earth rotates with each passing day, I yearn to see the blueprints, to better understand where I fit in. A spectator to the circus, but clearly on a mission. One day I know I will be in the kingdom with him, but for now I must adjust to a secular rhythm.
Beyond the mountains, the sunset is just beyond the mountains, the sunset is just
under the sun. Multitudes gather to hear the words of one. To live as kings in this world means to be a servant. The seasons change, arrogant leaders remain the same. Fed by the fields as the clouds gave rain. Sustained as we hear direction. I see the world inside oppression, coveting each other's silver for abundance and possessions. Man-made inventions causing turbulence. You'll bless the top ramen as we navigate the crops torn by human locusts. So we fellowship with those who operate in spirit. I am but foolishness to those who comprehend me in their flesh. Who's the best? Missionary-minded. United, we rebuild the things divided. We wait on God for true revival, so I stay reminded of the harvest that the sun has set. Before we rise to the occasion, slain the human wisdom that profits nothing. Check out Liberace's moth-eaten clothes worn by those who reside in comfort zones, only to use a brother. False prophets manipulate the blind, bless what you sight. Critical heads point the finger, guess what? You get 3 fingers back. I heard a voice can calm a storm. Souls crying out in classrooms, the Father mending broken hearts with his rap. Many ask, what is the answer? The lifter of my head when I was down, like Holyfield against Tyson. Ramp around, we take it day by day. Yes, the soldiers in the bay, local 408, we take it day by day. It's how we rock it, y'all. One time, yeah.
Changing climate, who's messing with the blueprints? Cause nothing been the same ever since. Jackson looks a little younger on the greenback. See that plum taking change, take him out, they put him right back, they hate that. Cause we getting close to the youth, once again, finally focusing on the truth. Fashion trends, flex and bend plastic. In the end, pits dug too deep to get out of it. Change oil every 2,000 miles, where's the waste go? Recycle, to sell back to you on the low, the pros know. Cons on the inside, let's tighten up the right side and take away the pride that divides. We've arrived. Rhythm and poetry for the newscast. Change equals using the environment for the forecast is done. Signs still delivered when we came. The unwrapping of musical gifts.
I am beyond all of them. From John Glenn to Buzz Aldrin. Cause even back then there were Ultron's men. I even believe Hal Fishman is some sort of bizarre satellite dishman. Jennifer York in an artificial stork. Larry McCormick is robotically hypnotic. When Dallas Rain says it's gonna rain, I know this sounds strange, but the weather patterns change. No one will open their eyes to these folds until the sun is being brought to us by McDonald's. Too busy checking out a SMC and transferring from East LA College to Rio Hondo. Information's not invisible, it's revisable. That's why we're invincible when our eyes are full. I heard Kurt Franklin say that he was Jesus Christ in Nikes. That's a highly unlikely. When your eyes were not the liberals. When your eyes were not the liberals. When your eyes were not the liberals. When your eyes were not the liberals.
You thought you saw me in your neighborhood. You thought you saw me on the MTA wearing a tie. And last night you thought you saw me at the spot. 2 braids on Vegas way when you caught a whiff of the box. Hated by a sixth sense, convinced of the existence of the fifth element. Any hint of an invasion from the 4th planet had to have landed 3rd time. Encounters are close but second rate. Hold up, wait. First priority is not little green men, but watching for the little seamen scheming. Preparing for the onslaught. I am aware of what you ought and what you ought not to teach to each and what to pick and not pick.
pick from the brain of the beast. Let the powers that be hide the unidentified while this revives Gemini spies on both sides. Blood samples, handshakes, urine tests. Social security number is an address to our flesh. Regulated press, let freedom ring. We're waiting by the phone, still we haven't heard a thing. Abuse free will like a human being. All aboard this train of thought, travel with meaning. Cleanly next to godly, start cleaning. Analyze what we're seeing, mathematically reading. Prejudged by an equal opportunist. I do believe they knew this prior to trial. Liable to have denial. Something's off sync. We're quick to blame faster than the eye can blink.
The ability to see beyond or call it paranoia. But I'm not gonna fall into the path of the destroyer. Eyes are watching, evil's plotting. Brains are washing, tons of youth are moshing. When lives continue to spiral down into the pits. Replacing our brains with computer microchips. You think a trip, it doesn't seem far-fetched. When our lives are checked by tapping through the internet. Invasion of mind, mental piracy. I think my thoughts privately to maintain my privacy. Some try to see overseas, worldwide imperialism. So I'ma melt down, react like nuclear fission. I won't be sidetracked by stigmatism. Maintaining sight of the future in 2000 vision. Vision, 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 revision, 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 revision. Open your eyes, we're not the river. 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 Open your eyes, we're not the river.
an abyss. All the scriptures causing the world to shift and change direction, because it seems that though people lost control of their vessel's navigation, it takes focus and determination to reach your destination. That's why I exercise mental respiration, escaping abomination by means of deep spiritual concentration, running away from my flesh and incarceration, flailing freely, absorbing energy, causing a cleansing and a better connection with an eternal reflection and self-exception, changing people's perception because they finally tuned in and fixed their reception. The price you have to pay to live is attention to the commission, considering the massacring and murdering. All my life I've been walking on hot coals that I've never felt the burning, obscuring obscurities and elemental alignment like a syzygy, which means a perfect positioning for the second coming. My ancestors' vocals are drumming while crumbling greetings, excreting consciousness, cautiously communicating, relaying information through messages and songs. It's funny how man gets so lost within his own designs. It's funny how man gets so lost within his own designs. Always confined. No tongue in one hand, stand in the middle of a mixture of impure insanity, instantly into a plain investigation, invasion of privacy, privately eyes, prying to private lives, living naive what no one can see, and the elite satellites in the sky, synthetic daylight in my mother's thighs, inflation is on the rise, family trees, see their ties, breaking, separate, segregate yourself in a hate and make your men with a friend that were lost to the cause of egotistical, unintended attention that causes tension, offended with a birthright won't go out without a fight, fighting begins in the night of bloodshed, continue to be bled into the daylight, these slave fields under below, still bestow the shadow of the prince of darkness, sit in the darkest crevice, just waiting to attack, but since time is attached to the TV situation, I've now found two old enemies, the moment I had in hesitation, won't be breaking me down when foundation is still needed, compound fractured and bleeding within this heart of the non-existing factor, bound on the factory were images of you and me until we broke free, that's me and you wishing hopefully, nothing to be spoken about jokefully, soakingly 7 deadly daily rituals, situation is critical when the mass is destined to be ashes, blue black magic scientific mixed with the biblical sense, tense is the reaction of the reanimated, extremely exaggerated, insignificant, important as the infinite, when involving your eternal spirit and its days after judgment. Is it really what it was? Really what it was?
You is one of the standard people, equal to the many alike. Nighttime only shows the difference to the persistence that we carry throughout this life. We are not standard, but this regards to the people who are, the ones who live in their own shadow and don't have any affection towards the people in the stars. Far from norm, my people were sworn to live a life beyond this realm, roaming back and forth between this hell and our heaven, but we never leave our bodies, therefore we shine. Above your material entrapments, we will never fall a victim, but it happens where we lose some warriors to your brainwashing, slashing their membranes to correspond with your way, slashing their membranes to correspond with your way, your lives, for your whole existence will soon die. Why? Because you're worthless, a piece of trash, polluting our earth, this masterpiece. All you do is want and need, infecting others with your greed. Take heed and recognize what you're doing to yourself and this planet. Open your eyes and realize that we will all soon die. Open your eyes and realize that we will all soon die.
this way, I know how. Up in the sky, east, west, no clouds, I'm coming now. Fuck that money now. I asked my honey how she feeling. Is Jordan okay? Yeah, she chillin'. We should be in the dungeon shortly. Ain't nobody on they porch seat. I'm pushing the final exit. I'm thinking I see 4 horses, but I don't know. Nigga, you won't know until it's on ya. I put that on my doorway from A-Town to California. All the weed smell like ammonia, but at the dungeon I know they're smoking. Writing the raps and doing the beats to make this last recording. Fuck abortion. I got in the booth to run the final portion. The beat was very dirty and the vocals had this store. Shine, shine, shine.